absolutely making great use of an alternative orchid media. It's coconut fiber. It's bedding for lizards, frogs, snakes, whatever, and I figure it's great bedding for my orchids during those summer hot months where it was hard to retain moisture. I switched to this coconut husk, and this is not sponsored. It was a suggestion from someone that I care deeply for that's also an orchid grower, and this is why I'm using this for my environment, for my orchids only, not yours. Don't get it twisted. I'm not talking about your orchids. I'm talking about mine. I love this product. Happy growing. I'm just going to give you a little insight on a product that I was using for the orchids starting this past summer because our summers were so hot and they weren't retaining enough moisture. So I switched over a medium that does retain a little extra moisture and a little less than a sphagnum. I'm not too crazy about sphagnum. It's just mildew and mold sets in when I'm getting those heavy rains, during our monsoon season. So I decided to use coconut husk. Someone recommended it to me, so I'm just giving it a shot. And you will be surprised how much salt uh, catalysts live through, even in the wild and trees. You will be totally surprised at the salt contents in the wild. So, but Mother Nature takes care of that by rain. So, if you don't water and you feed heavily, then you can't use this. You can't use this and fertilizer. This has salt in it. So you have to rinse. You give your orchids one spray of fertilizer and that should be enough. You're not in the wild spraying or squirting it with fertilizer. Give me a break. But anyway, I'm going to take you around the garden. Look how beautiful that flowering plant is coming along that I got from the Home Depot in the last video. It's doing really well. Okay, sorry, I digress. But anyway, I'm going to take you around in the garden, try to make it quick to show you exactly how many orchids I have potted up in this coconut husk and to show you how they're thriving in this particular medium. You have to rinse and fertilize less. You don't need to give your orchids a whole bunch of fertilizer. Okay, but they're your plants. You do what you want to do. But okay, here's a cattleya here and husk, and here, here's another, here. Ugh, mosquitoes are biting. Okay, I haven't gotten to all of them because only the ones that were looking a little dehydrated are the ones that I potted up and the extra fiber. There you go. Here you go. Here. Let me show you these roots and how it's kicking out new roots. Where is it? See that? Oh my goodness. Okay, get back. Look at that new root right there. Right there. New roots because it holds humidity also. It holds moisture and it holds humidity. So they're doing good. Okay, there's one here. Let's see. I think there's more over here. I'm going to show you the seedlings, how they're doing well. And this is from a recent haul that I purchased also. The basket is full of coconut fiber. Yep. Red Dragon is potted up in the coconut husk. There you go. They're all in it. And I can't even pull this Red Dragon out of the pot. I can pull this one out. I can't pull that one out. I can't pull that back Red Dragon out. But this one wasn't potted deeply in the fiber. But it's still doing well. But the two Red Dragons in the rear, I can't even pull those out of the pot. And they're potted in the fiber. Okay, these guys are potted in the fiber. Yeah, doing good. The only thing I have to worry about is the sun coming in from the east. Yeah, need to put a tree here, another potted tree. I'm probably going to do that once the patio is finished. But that's potted up in fiber. My catasetum is potted up in fiber. The only catasetum I have, because this is South Florida, we don't get those cool spells that would generate a spike. But I'm hanging in there. I promise to take good care of it this season. Don't let it die. And so far, it's not doing bad. It's that pseudobulb is bigger than it's ever been. So I have it sitting in rainwater, which I really don't need to because it's already moist. But when it's in direct sun, I set it in just a little rainwater. Okay, here's a Vanda potted in fiber. All right, continue on. All right, here's another Catalea potted in fiber or coconut husk. I call it fiber, but it's coconut husk. Coconut husk doing fine. Look at those roots. Okay, nothing's dying. And all of these Cataleas, see those new roots in there? Fiber. There's some more new growth, kicking out a new growth here. Fiber. Okay. And it's actually sitting in a tray of rainwater. That's rainwater. Akiko Sato in stone. Didn't want to play around with that. But all the seedlings are perlite and fiber sitting in a tray of rainwater. These are those seedlings that I got from, who did I get them from? Come on, Sharon, think Hauserman and all those guys out west. Okay, even got this guy in fiber. Coconut husk. Okay, coconut husk. No dieback, kicking out a new growth here. Coconut husk. That new Booth Lee I found recently. Okay, what else? Okay, coconut husk. Yep, doing great back here. Oh, even kicking out a new growth. Okay, fiber, coconut fiber. I just recently potted this, so we'll see how it does. I think it kicked out there it is. Kicked out a new growth. And those Wanagaras back there, I'm going to pot those, I'm going to pot those up in fiber this weekend, or coconut husk. Absolutely. And you see, I'm not throwing away orchids because they're packed in coconut husk. I have no reason to lie. All right. That's not potted in fiber, but got a new growth coming right there. That's my Renee Marquette. Yeah. Well, here's something else. Yeah. Coconut husk. What is that? The Samurai Orchid. Could never remember that name. King something K. I don't know. Fiber. Coconut husk. But yeah, so I have quite a few orchids potted in coconut husk. Oh, here's one hanging on the green wall. Vanda. Coconut husk. No dieback. Oh, let me show you something that's sitting there watching me. I just happened to look up. Look at that guy in there. He is huge, sitting up in there. Look at that. You're a big guy. Huge, watching me. Yeah, you know you're not supposed to be in there. But okay, I'll leave you. But yeah, just to show you that I'm having fun with that product. I don't have problems with coconut husk. And those of you who do have problems with coconut husk, I can bet you're not rinsing. And the rain is not washing down your coconut fiber. Okay? I'm not going to say give it a try. That's your choice. But I don't have any problems with it. I bought plenty of it, and I am not about to stop using it because someone else is having issues with the salt content. I don't have those issues. Here's another one. As a matter of fact, these are the Walkerianas. I just recently potted in the fiber. Yeah. So far, so good. Yeah. I don't see anything dying. I'm just looking for something new that's going on with it. And the rest are here. Yeah, there's one. That new growth is coming along just fine. Let me try to get it out of there. Yeah. Yeah. I don't see anything negative going on due to that coconut fiber. Yeah. There. Sitting on rocks. I normally just fill that up with rainwater. I took them off the mount recently because I was watering them with the hose and they didn't like it. So I just potted them up. Here's another one in fiber. Who are you? Mark Jones Peters something. Yeah. It's doing good. There's a new growth trying to form right there. A little nubbin eye. Some nubbins in there. I think the birds broke that leaf off just recently, but that's okay. Sometimes you got those issues out here. But yeah, so we'll keep an eye on the Digbianas. This was the worst looking Walkeriana. I keep calling them Digbianas. This was the worst looking Walkeriana that I had. It was just totally not liking that water, that hose water. So I potted it up in a husk. This was the most recent new growth or new bulb here. So it's doing good. So we'll leave that there because I'm going to give that a little more moisture. It was more dehydrated than the others. Give it a little more water. And that's that. Yeah, I have plenty others out in the garden, but we're not going out there. Video is long enough. Just to let you know that I am not having issues with coconut husk. I am loving it because I don't have to water as often. And when the rain comes, it comes right through it. And I don't have to worry. It retains moisture. There's no rotting. There's no dieback. Hey, for me, it's a win-win situation. Okay? I'm sorry it's not working for you, but you have to find a medium or media that works for you and not criticize what I'm using. You know, I know it has salt. I live in South Florida. We have coconuts growing in the tree. I know it has salts, and I know how much to fertilize my orchids due to the salt contents in the medium. These are a given. These are things you should already know before you use a medium. Does it retain? How much water will it retain? How much salt will it retain? Am I over fertilizing? I mean, this is Orchid for Dummies 101 information. You know, there's no reason to criticize others for the medium they use. You use what works for you. Oh, well, my phytoms are putting up new roots. We've been having some rains lately. Yeah, they're standing up. Yeah, coming out of there. The roots are coming. I'm not putting it in another pot either. That's 4 gallons. That's it. And they're all shooting out new roots. Just a quick look at them. Absolutely. There are no stopping these guys. I think I'm going to end up putting them over there on the northeast side of the garden because I don't have the room. And I'm not giving them away. I'll divide a couple when they put shipping in my PayPal account. That's when I'll divide them. The grammatophyllums that I promised. When you put your shipping in my PayPal account, that's when I'll start dividing. Okay, but until then, yeah, we're going to sign off and hope you have happy growing with whatever medium you use. Yeah? See you soon.